All right, we're going to pause right here and bring in our legal analyst guest for some thoughts. Attorney John Mobley watching along. All right, John, where are we at this point? What are you thinking of the States Open?
Well, I got to tell you, Julie, I love when prosecutors get up there and lean into these videos because I think it's so interesting because what they will do, and I've had it happen in many cases that I've tried, they will stand up in front of the jury with this video and they will take this video of a crime scene and they will pause it and they will freeze frame it and they will enhance the lighting and show it from different angles and play things in slow motion and stand in front of the jury and Monday morning quarterback and say, see, look at all this. The defendant should have known this. The defendant should have done this. And, I always tell the jury, and no one can disagree with me, that is not the reality of anyone's perception. When someone is going through an event or experiencing an event, they're not experiencing it from slow motion. They don't have the opportunity to pause and freeze frame and fast forward and slow things down and look at it from different angles. They have a very, very limited perception of what is going on. And in that time frame, and in this case, probably it looks like at best a 15 or 20 second time frame, this defendant, like any other person, is trying to, in this time frame, process what's happening with all the different moving parts, all the different players, trying to determine what options they have, what they should do, what they can do, and trying to process all of that while they're under extreme stress. And that is, what I say about these videos being shown in this matter. It happens all the time, and there's absolutely no one that can disagree with that perspective. But life does not operate that way. Reality does not work that way. We do not have the capacity to slow the moment down and pause and freeze frame and analyze and Monday morning quarterback our choices.
Appreciate it, John. Yeah, this case it's interesting because there's a whole backstory. This wasn't just something that happened in a vacuum, as you know, and this prosecutor's explaining that this was a gang fight, right? This is, there was a lot of animosity, but he makes a distinction. He's saying Charles Jones, Julio Foolio, did not in any way initiate this. He didn't open fire first. This was just a lot of talk, a lot of disrespect going on in the rapping, and he was he calls him the certified celebrity, if you will, of this street gang in Florida because he's got lots of followers. And now we're starting to hear about Ms. Andrews' alleged involvement, aren't we, John? You were saying earlier you felt like he should have started sooner with her, but now we're getting a little bit, and I have the benefit of looking ahead on the producer's notes because we keep pausing things, and more is coming. So what do you think so far, or do you think he's trying, is he on the right path in your view?
No, I still think, he's trying to paint it with a broad brush. I mean, what I'm listening to and what I'm waiting for is, okay, well, where's her involvement? We know this is a gruesome crime. We know that there were gangs involved. We know this is a horrible premeditated murder with 4, vicious, cold-blooded gang members. But as a juror, I'm thinking, you tell me why we should drop this in the lap of this girl who you're admitting is not in the gang, but just a girlfriend of a gang member. You tell us the evidence that she was involved. And that's kind of what I'm waiting on. All the other stuff was like, yeah, that's the flash. That's the sizzle. Wonderful. That's part of the show. But give me the substance. Give me the real evidence I can wrap my mind around to indicate this young lady had any significant involvement.
I hear you, John. It's coming. It's coming. He's gonna bring it. I appreciate you being on the show this morning. Stand by, please. We'll hit a break. When we come back, more of the opening statements coming up in Florida in our newest trial here on Court TV.